Let's bring you out to the Portland Timbers camp. Boy, it looks like we've seen it. It definitely is picking up, yeah. So when we started Good Day Oregon, we were getting a little bit of a break in the ice pellets / freezing rain. We'll call it a wintry mix for simplicity. But yeah, that's starting to pick up. And unfortunately, even though we kind of had a slight saving grace, we had a lot of ice pellets basically accumulate on surfaces, as opposed to just flat out freezing rain and pure ice. Now we're probably going to be dealing with more of that freezing rain, so things are going to turn even more slick. It is really icy out there, folks. 21 degrees right now at PDX, and because we're getting that gusty wind still, some of the wind chill values are still reading in the single digits and below zero. In some cases. Temperatures are in the 20s across our western valleys. We are frozen solid. Same goes for the coast, or coast range rather, but we're seeing big improvements along the coast. Depending on what weather station you're looking at in Newport, we've climbed into the upper 30s and 40s. That one is reading in the upper 40s, so that south wind is really warming things up, but along and east of the Cascades, brutal morning. A lot of areas are in the teens and single digits. There's that batch of moisture that's moving through, so in a little while, Deb Gill is in Troutdale. She's going to be telling us, well, now it's starting to rain, or we're starting to see more ice pellets falling, because a little while ago she was saying it was dry. So this is just going to create more problems out there. And I think because ice is going to be accumulating on trees and branches and things like that, we're going to have more down branches and things like that, and potential for more power outages. There's the first wave of moisture moving off to the east. We're seeing that fall in the form of snow in parts of central and eastern Oregon. Along the coast today, that south wind will continue to warm things up into the 40s and 50s. So if you're waking up to icy surfaces, just take some time, wait it out. By mid to late morning, more of us will just be dealing with rain. Our western valleys, though, will deal with freezing rain at times today. It's going to be a really icy day, highs in the upper 20s, maybe the low 30s down to the south. We're going to see snow and ice pellets switch over to freezing rain in the gorge today. So a brutal day through the gorge. If you don't have to travel today, stay home. The Mount Hood area is looking at kind of an interesting forecast. Freezing rain switching over to just pure rain. Remember, in the lowest elevations, that's where we have that shallow layer of cold air. Above that, it's actually warmer. So later today, our snow level is going to be about 6,500 feet. Central and eastern Oregon, you can expect a wintry mix up to the north, but more rain showers toward the end of the day, actually, if we get any precipitation toward the end of the day in central Oregon, with highs climbing into the 40s there. That south wind is really going to be helping things out. Next couple of days are first alert weather days. Expect frozen conditions for a large portion of Saturday, but we'll warm up Sunday and Monday with highs climbing back into the 40s and 50s. Tony?